out to California. Got lost in money, drugs, and women. Out for all your dollars. Now Nico's.
What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Ramon, Lifestyles Defined. Let's talk about this heavy hitter from ZTE, the AXON 7. This is an interesting market. I mean, there used to be, at this price point, there weren't really a lot of players because a flagship device really never existed in this price point. A flagship device would be something like an iPhone or maybe like or definitely a Galaxy S series device, and those things will cost you $700 and up. You look at this is a $400 device, and it really truly is groundbreaking what they've done here. And there, of course, we've seen this type of thing before, right? Like, you've seen OnePlus do this time and time again. OnePlus has made a name for themselves doing this, but ZTE really is taking the torch and running here, and I feel like they can do this. They can just shock the market with something like this because they've been around for a while. They got a little money in the bank. They can do it, right? They got some resources. So what are we looking at? The first thing we're looking at here is the design. When you talk about the I want to say, what would you even call this category? The budget premium device or the not so flagship phones in this price range, you would usually see they had some very obvious shortcomings or compromises. So it might be god ugly, or it might only have 1080p, or it might be skipping on a gigabyte of RAM, or there's usually always something in there that you're like, I see what you did right there. I see how you got that price down. But this guy, my God. So first of all, the design is striking. I think it's very beautifully designed. I don't have much quarrels with what's going on here, only to the fact that the cluster on the back with the camera and the fingerprint reader really isn't that tasteful to me. And then you've got the AXON and the ZTE markings on the back. Kind of could have done without that, but other than that, I think the design is striking. And interestingly enough, it was designed by a subsidiary of BMW. So depending on who you ask, this thing was designed in collaboration with BMW. Whatever you want to say. Do I think that's a good thing they should be advertising? No, because you did all that and you came up with an HTC 10 or HTC M9, like, or M8. I don't think there was an M9. Oops. Like, try harder. But they did nail the design. In the scheme of things, in the design language that we have in today's phones, I think it's fine. I think it's beautiful. Good job there. Then there's the front-facing speakers. Now, from all the reviews that I've watched, and I've actually listened to some, and I want to hear it in person, people are saying this is the new king when it comes to sound from a smartphone. And yeah, HTC's been dethroned, so I think that's a good thing. That's a good notch on their belt. Interestingly so, if you get really techie on it, they've got two different sound cards, or sound chips, I'm sorry, that's driving each speaker that really produces this Dolby Atmos, and it is Dolby Atmos certified type of sound, and people are raving about this thing. And then on the other end of that same chipset drives the ability for this phone to record audio at some remarkable level. So that's dope. You got the fingerprint reader on the back. You've got the 20 megapixel camera with a 1.8 aperture, and from all the test images that I've seen, it looks fine. Whatever. All these phones do the same thing. With the amount of editing apps that we have today, you'd be hard pressed to see how much better a Galaxy is than an iPhone than an AXON 7. So not a big deal to me. But coming down to the specs, though, I mean, this is where, for me, the magic happens. Outside of the dual front-facing speakers, I mean, this guy has all the flagship specs of today. It's got the 820 processor. It's got the 4 gigs of RAM. A 5.5 inch display AMOLED with the UHD. And I'm looking at it like, but where's the downsides? And I think I read somewhere there's even a 6 gigabyte version of it somewhere. The batteries are 3200 milliamp battery, so that's fine. I think this thing is dope, man. I think they really knocked it out of the park. And it gets even crazier if you watch someone unbox this thing, because it comes with a screen protector, it comes with a case, it comes with a premium handset protection warranty straight from ZTE themselves. It comes with premium headphones, headphones that are, according to reviewers, better than what you get with the Apple earbuds. But also they've got a pretty serious bit of sound processing going on in there. So it's just mind-blowing the amount of things that they were able to toss in as a cohesive package for $400. This is changing the market. This is going to shake the market up. See, to me, $400 is a sweet spot, because that's what we used to, in the US, that's what we used to spend for a phone subsidized. The new iPhone comes out, the new Samsung, the new Windows Phone, whatever, you would spend your $400 and pretty much be locked in a contract for 2 years. Now, when the market changed and you lease the phones on a monthly basis for $25 or whatever it is until you pay it off, things change a little. So you're seeing more and more people sort of like, I don't like this idea of paying or having an extra bill. I just want to pay for the phone and get it over with. And then you say, okay, that's fine. Which phone would you like? I'll take the Samsung Galaxy 7. Oh, that'll be $700, please. Sticker shock. People can't believe how much these things cost. But for $400, unlocked, off contract, no holds barred, this phone is dope, and I really like what they're doing. I think ZTE is going to really push the market from both ends. They're going to force companies like the OnePlus, who's been doing it for a while, to even step it up and to really increase their bang for the buck value. And then they're going to force the guys like Samsung and HTC to really do better, more for the money. Sure, I'll pay you $700 for that phone, but I want more, because this guy ain't playing. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this, man. The specs on this thing is ridiculous. I have a hard time saying there's a better phone on the market right now. And I know we didn't see the new Nexuses yet. We didn't see the new iPhones, and of course it could get leapfrogged, the specs that are here on the AXON 7, but for $400, man, this thing is out of this world. My name is Ramon. I'm out of here. Peace.
From the deep forest into the sun.